Having a beloved pet in our lives can teach us a lot of life lessons, and that is one of the basic messages in a new children's book entitled Live Like Grunt. And this morning I want to welcome the authors of Live Like Grunt, Nikki and Miles Burdine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about this, because tell us about Grunt first of all, Miles. You brought Grunt into the family.
I did. I'm a retired Marine, so the name Grunt, I had to trick the girls into it, but Grunt is slang for a Marine Corps infantryman. But I couldn't convince the girls to use that name, but the way I did it was by saying he's a puppy and he grunts a lot. So I kind of backdoored him on it, but it worked.
And Nikki,
he's also known as G Diggity.
G Diggity, I like that. And Nikki, do you remember when Grunt came into the family?
I do. I mean, he was so little. He was the cutest puppy ever, and we were just so happy because we've been wanting a dog for a long time. And, you know, it's 3 girls in the family, and we just couldn't get enough of the guy.
And we talked about, learning some life lessons from a pet. Nikki, was it your idea? Did the idea for this children's book spring from your mind or from your dad's mind?
Well, the idea to make it into a book was my idea, but the quotes and the Live Like Grunt and everything behind it was all my dad. He started doing this when we were kids and taking pictures of Grunt and putting these little quotes and sayings with it. And then I had a daughter recently. She's 1.5 now. And I started reading children's books to her, and I said, it reminds me of what my dad used to say to us about Grunt. And so I decided to call Dad, and I said, do you want to do this? He was like, yeah, I got enough on my plate. If you can make it work, I'll help you. And so we just decided to put all of his hard work into a book, and I think it turned out great.
And Miles, when she made that phone call and wanted to get you involved in this book, what were your initial reactions there?
Well, I was excited. Nikki makes stuff happen. She just says she's going to do something, she does it. And so I was encouraging to her, but I made it clear I wasn't going to do a lot of work on it. And so I didn't. And all of a sudden she says, hey, Dad, I got it done. I said, got what done? She said, I got the book published. So it was all her.
And Miles, what do you remember most about Grunt? What life lessons could we learn from that beloved pet? Well,
the biggest one I remember, I mean, there's so many of them, so many stories, but I'll share at least two of them with you. One was I was standing in the driveway of our house waiting on Nikki and Laura to come home from the University of Tennessee. They were in school at the same time. And I was so excited, hadn't seen them in about a month. And they came in and got out of the car, gave me a quick kiss on the cheek, and then they immediately went to go find Grunt, who's laying in the yard. And they rubbed on Grunt, hugged on Grunt, gave him treats. He even rolled over and said, you missed a spot. And I'm sitting there watching this thinking, well, this doesn't make any sense. I'm the one that pays for their school and their car and their cell phone, and I get a kiss on the cheek and Grunt gets all the loving. I studied on it. I finally figured it out. Dogs offer something that humans can and should, but we don't necessarily do so, and that's unconditional love, unconditional friendship, and unconditional loyalty. Grunt was always happy to see him. Didn't matter what kind of mood these girls were in. He was always happy to see them. And Nikki, always wagging his tail.
And Nikki, for you, what is the one story about Grunt that sticks out for you?
Oh my gosh, there are so many. And each page, in fact, I have it right here, each page is filled with a different saying. But I think my favorite, and I think it's my dad's favorite too, is at all costs, regardless of the risks, protect your family. And that's the last one in here. And I think that's one that we can all, believe in and live by. And that's something that dogs do. No matter what, they're going to protect their family. They always put themselves in harm's way. And how many stories have we heard about dogs saving their loved ones from a fire or something? And Grunt he never did that, but he was a little lazy. But I think he was the best dog ever, and I think Dad would attest to that. That's probably one of the biggest lessons, protecting your family at all costs.
All right. Nikki, Miles, we appreciate you taking some time with us today and sharing the story of Grunt.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. It is Live Like Grunt. It is through Jan Carroll Publishing, and we got the information for you right there at the bottom of the screen if you'd like to get this book and enjoy it with your children today.